Hey, all right, everybody. Now, this is just a quick one because I've been looking on YouTube and the internet, and there's people wiring up dash cams for their Nissan Leaf, and they seem to be leaving out little bits of information. So I thought I'd do this quick video with a little bit more information, maybe not all the information you need, but just a little bit more. Now, I'm trying to wire up, hardwire, I should say, Viofo, what's this called here? Viofo VS1. Viofo VS1, that's probably back to front in the camera, but it's a Viofo, is it? Viofo VS1. Now, I've did a review on my channel, so if you want to see a review of this camera, it says it's called a 2K camera, but the quality is fantastic, and it links to your phone, and you can do lots of things. So go and look in the, in my videos, and you'll find the review of this, and it is really good, and I think it's just over £100, and it's fantastic. It's a very good dash cam. And at the moment, I'm just using the old, the power socket lighter thing, but I got a wire dangling by there in the way. Okay, so let me just show you. Let me turn the camera around. Right, so I've got this thing dangling down by here, and it's getting on my nerves. Okay, and I got it dangling up by there. Now, if I want to hardwire it, Viofo, they do, how do you say it? Viofo, I suppose. They do a HK5 hardwire kit, okay? Now, when you look on the website, they're showing that they use a 5 amp fuse. Let me just show you the thing here, if I can get it. This thing here, like, I know it's a bag of wires, but they're showing to use a 5 amp fuse if you use these like piggyback type connectors. So I'm using these piggyback type connectors. Now, this is the bit of information that's usually missing. If I can focus a little bit better on that there. These connectors are for a Nissan Leaf, I think they're for the ZE0 and a ZE1. I think they use a mini low profile fuse. Let me just show you what they look like, the fuses. I got these from Halfords there. I don't know if you can see that there. On there, the Halfords are calling them micro fuses, and on other websites they call them mini low profile fuses. So micro or but you look at them now, you can see what they look like. That's the type of fuses you need. Now, the bit of information that's missing is what size of the fuses and what amp fuse should you use in there. And like I said, on the Viofo website, they're showing 5 amp fuses, and if you look on here, if I can show that there, if you look on there, I don't know if it's focusing enough, but on there it says 2 amps max. So this unit here will only draw 2 amps max. So you could use a 2 amp. I always like to go a little bit higher. Maybe that's why Viofo show a 5 amp fuse. So I'm going to put 5 amp fuses in there. I think you can get 3 amp fuses as well. But anywhere between 2 and 5 should be okay. You don't need a 10 amp fuse. You don't need a 20 amp fuse. You don't need a big 25 amp fuse. It's 2 amps, okay? So this is specific to this one. If you look on yours, it probably say the same thing. It'll say amps somewhere. Look up the amps, okay? And just a little bit more information as well. I'm going to go underneath up there, under here, under this line in here. And then when you get to there, there's an airbag. There's a side airbag, okay? You can't put the wire, this is the other bit of information that's missing as well. You can't put the wire over the top of the airbag. It's got to go behind the airbag. So you can't go over the airbag. You've got to go behind the airbag, because the airbag blows out and that wire would be on top of the airbag. If you know what I mean. And all this is designed to sort of pull away, and then you'll have a wire tucked under there and it won't work properly. So if you're going to run a wire under there, it's got to go behind the airbag. Does that make sense? I don't know. Anyway, let me just go outside and show you where the fuse box is as well, just to make sure you know what I'm talking about. Let me just get out the car. And the fuse box in a Nissan Leaf is by there, look. It's on the side of the dashboard. There's the thing that you stick in there like that. Under there somewhere like that. Oh, it goes that way, sorry. Got it the wrong way around. It goes in there like that, okay? And when you take it off, it has got the fuses. It has got them labelled on it, look. It's got all the fuses labelled on there, and it tells you where to go. And I'm going to go for the power socket, which is a 20 amp fuse, but you only need to put a 5 amp on the top one. I'll explain that again, if I can find the thing. If I show you that there, the bottom one there, let's gather the fuse. The bottom one is where your original fuse goes. The top one is where the new fuse goes for the dash cam. So put your low amp fuse in there, and the 20 amp fuse from the power socket goes up there. I don't know if you can see it, I've already put it in. Up there, look, okay? It's up there. And then the other one I've taken out here, this is for the main power. This is for the 12 volt supply that's constant. It's coming from my interior lights. So you need a constant supply, and you need a, when you turn the car on, supply. So you need 2 different supplies for the dash cam. So you need one when the ignition comes on, and one constant for that to be, because it's got a park mode. It can record when it's parked. Anyway, I thought I'd say that little thing there, and let me just show you these fuses again. Like that there, look. That's what they look like. There we go. And I thought I'd better show you this bit. I've had to take this cowl off here. Let me just show you. That's the back of it. There's white clips, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then there's another clip there, another clip there, another clip there, another clip there. The black things there, where my thumb is there. So that's a little bit scary taking that off. Just take your time, but it does take... It feels like it's going to break when you pull it off, so be careful. If you do break it, it's not my fault. I took my time very gently. I put my hands under there, just teased it out until I heard a clonk, 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 pulled it up by there. It's all clipped in, so if you break it, it's not my fault. But I need to do that to get the wire to go up there, because this wire's got a big stupid thing on it, look. See this big silly thing by here, look? It's got that on it, so I couldn't tuck it anyway, so I've had to put it in there so I can get that wire in there. Anyway, I got it off without breaking it. So that's the thing. Let me just show you one more time. That's what it looks like. And it goes up. Obviously, it goes up there like that on there. So there we go. If you've got one like that, that's what it is. This is a ZE1, by the way. So that was a bit scary, but there we go. Anyway, I'm going to put the wiring up there, under there, go along there. I might have to take this off so I can go underneath the airbag, down there, to that bit there. Luckily, the fuse box is there, so it's not as bad as some cars to do. But anyway, I thought I'd add that bit as well. Right, so it turns out it's not as easy as it looks. I've gone up there, I don't know if that's going to focus, up there, under the lining, all the way along here. I've got to here, okay? Now, what I don't want to do is come across this airbag. See this airbag here? I don't want to come across this airbag at all. So I'm trying to go down here, this side, and down under here. Down there, look, okay? This wire, I'm going to try and pull through the other wire. You can't get this out any further because it's got an airbag. This thing releases so far, and then that airbag clip thing there is stopping it from coming any further out, look. I can't get it to come any further out. So I'm trying to put the wire, I'd like to get it out so I can put the wire down there tidy. I might try again now, but that's the route I'm taking. I'm going down that side of this thing here, down here, and into there. Okay, so you can see that way is the best way. Some people have tried to tuck it, but like I said, the airbag is there. You shouldn't have any of the airbag. And if you try and put it this way, I can't show you, but you can't just tuck it behind. Let me try and show you. I'll try and show you from this side. I don't know if you can see through this. You won't be able to see it. There they are. Can you see that there? If you focus on that there. Go on. Focus on that. It's like a little thing there. You can't try and push it behind there because these things are in the way. So it'll stop it from going behind there. So, there we go. Right. An easy job has turned into quite a long job. All because of the airbag clip. Now, my advice would be to buy an airbag clip before you start this process, because you cannot get it out without destroying the airbag clip. The airbag clip is £5.45. If I'd known this, I would have bought an airbag clip first. Let me just turn this camera on and show you. I've got the whole trim off altogether now, so it makes it easy now. I can put this wire all down there nice and tidy, nice and tight. I can cable tie it and tape it in. So it's a nice proper job. But there's a clip that goes in there, and it's a right pig, and you've got to destroy it to get it out. You cannot get it out without destroying it. And even after I cut it there and took the trim off, I still couldn't get it out. It took me another 20 minutes to get it out. A right mate of a job, that is. So it's a bit of scratches there. I'll put a little bit of paint on there. I ordered a new clip so I can put the trim, there's the trim there. I'll order a new clip to put the trim back on. But if you want to do a proper dash cam install, it is best to take this off. You can't just put the wire across there, look. See there? If you put it across there, you're going across the airbag. Don't do that. Don't go across the airbag. Go down here, down there, down under here, and into the fuse box. That's the way to do it. Buy a trim clip, buy that first, and cut it. When it clips, it comes open, cut it off, save yourself a nightmare, just cut it off, then take the thing out the way, then get it out of there. Buy a new clip. This is for this car, this is for a Nissan Leaf ZE1, okay? So, right, okay, I got the wires all the way down by there. Let me just show you. Let's go in here and have a quick look. So let's show you again. I got that trim back on. You can barely see. Let me get something to point out. This is the original. This is the original wire from the mirror for the car. The behind that one, I don't know if you can see it there. It's there with that. Let's put that up there. There. Put the camera in the right place. That's the dash cam wire going up there. So it's all tucked away and it goes under you, up there, under this, and all the way under there. Then you can barely see it now because it's all cable tied all the way down there, all the way down there, all the way down there, all the way down there. You can just about see it. It's by there somewhere. There. It's coming down along here. Then it's going down there, and down there. Somewhere down under there. Now all I got to do now is cable tidy this up and join it up to the wires, and that's it. And that's the way to avoid going across the airbag, okay? So it takes a long time to do it that way. You've got to get a new clip, unless you're better than me and you can get that clip out without struggling, but you can't. It's really difficult to get that clip out because you can't get behind this clip to push it, to get it out. So you've got to destroy it. It's like a one-time shot thing. So there we go. I haven't gone across there. I've avoided the danger zone. The danger zone's been avoided. Gone all the way down there, all nice and tidy with the rest of the loom. It's all nice and tidy, look. I got no stupid wire down here now, dangling down from there. So there we go. There we go, that's it. That's how you do it. Just want to show what I've done there. I've actually put a connector in there. I've cut the wires down and put a connector instead of having these bullet type things here. I don't like them at all. I prefer a proper connection. So I've made a proper connection. There's the earth there, look. I got a proper crimping tool. So I've done a proper connection there. This has got to go back in now. This one's got to go back in there. The top one's up on there. I don't know if you can see it under there. Look, there's the one. That one's got to go back in there. I'll tuck all this away, and everything should be tickety-boo. And there we go. It's all tucked away, nice and tidy. I got a little unit there, cable tied up there. So there we go. And that's the end result. And there's an actual earthing point right by there as well. So that makes it lovely. There we go then. So if you like this video, give it a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ahoy!